Hey, what's up, guys? Today on People Now.
Mariah Carey steps out for the first time since her breakup.
My son is like the biggest ham in the world.
As Nick Cannon gushes about their kids on Our Couch.
It's really inspiring to me.
Jessica Chastain gets immortalized in Hollywood.
While J-Lo gets cheeky on Instagram.
Plus,
Ryan Murphy, where are you?
This Vanderpump Rules star wants the Scream Queen's creator to call her. Find out why. Good morning, guys. Happy Friday. Welcome to People Now. We're streaming live. Here's what you need to know and what's trending today. For several months, there's been a case working its way through court that accuses Donald Trump of raping a 13-year-old girl back in 1994. Attorney Lisa Bloom, who's helping the anonymous California woman accusing Trump in the federal lawsuit, announced that the woman would go public for the first time on Wednesday. But as the press conference was about to begin in the California offices of Lisa Bloom, Bloom called it off, citing threats to the plaintiff, known in court papers as Jane Doe. According to tweets from MSNBC reporter Erin Cameron, Bloom said, "Jane Doe has received numerous threats today. She has decided she is too afraid to show her face. We're going to have to reschedule. I apologize to all of you who came. I have nothing further." A few hours later, Bloom tweeted this: "Our firm's website was reportedly hacked today, as well as emails. Anonymous claims responsibility." Well, as this story continues to develop, here are a few things that you should know about Trump's accuser and the rape lawsuit that she's filed against him. Jane Doe accused Trump of raping her when she was 13, allegedly in the home of Jeffrey Epstein, a convicted pedophile also named in the lawsuit. Jane Doe also claims that, quote, "Immediately following this rape, defendant Trump threatened me that were I ever to reveal any of the details of defendant Trump's sexual and physical abuse of me, my family and I would be physically harmed, if not killed." Alan Garten, vice president and general counsel for the Trump Organization, did not return a call for comment to People, but Garten has repeatedly and vehemently denied the allegations, telling the New York Daily News they were categorically untrue, completely fabricated, and politically motivated. United States District Judge Ronnie Abrams has ordered both sides to appear for an initial status conference on December 16th at U.S. District Court in Manhattan. The lawsuit seeks $75,000 in damages. And this case continues to develop. Make sure to stay on people.com for all the breaking details on this story. Yep, that was our girl Mariah Carey taking the stage for the first time since the news broke of her split from fiancé James Packer. She was performing her holiday classic All I Want for Christmas Is You in Toronto for the annual Hudson's Bay and Saks Fifth Avenue holiday window unveiling. Mariah was rocking a red and pink Anna Meyer gown and silver butterfly ring on that finger, where she previously wore her 35-carat diamond engagement ring. Earlier, Mariah was spotted stepping out to dinner with some close pals and was seen putting on a brave face since the split. A source close to Mariah says that the star is privately reeling from the broken engagement and doesn't want to sit at home and dwell. The source went on to say this: "First, the split didn't seem to faze Mariah. It was like she expected things to be fine soon. Now she realizes that things aren't fine, and not being with James makes her depressed." Since the news of Mariah's breakup was revealed last week, the source says she's very hurt that he dumped her. She knows she will never be able to find someone like him. Another Carey insider says Mariah was forced to leave Packer, but other sources on both sides are claiming that he was the one that called it off. And coming up a little later, we've got more with Mariah's other ex, Nick Cannon, who is opening up about spending Halloween with Mariah and their kids and how they really connect as a family despite their split. Nick Cannon's always great every time he comes in here. It's really insightful to see how they work it all out.
nice to see her performing and getting out there.
It is. And All I Want for Christmas Is You, I can listen to that on loop from
Yes,
now till
for
Christmas.
sure.
Even more Trinity News.
I do watch.
On Scream Queens, they keep, they bring all these guest stars on and they're great, but I'm like, we need to bring some of my cute friends on here and kill them. Like,
Yes.
I don't understand what's going on.
Murder me.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want.
That's Emma Roberts telling Vanderpump Rules star Strassi Schroeder that she wants her to be on an episode of Scream Queens. And it turns out that Strassi very much wants a phone call from someone. Watch what she just told EW's Nina Torero.
Let's all put that out there into the universe. Please, everyone say your prayers for me.
So are you hoping that happens?
Well, it's like my favorite show. I'm
my
obsessed with it. I feel like it's the most brilliantly written show out there.
Have you talked to Emma at all since then, or
Yeah, she's
Ryan Murphy?
Not Ryan Murphy.
Okay.
Ryan Murphy, where are you?
What's your dream kind of character, or would you want to show up as yourself?
I want to play Emma Roberts' older sister, and then I want to die.
Like a gory death.
Well, yeah, like the most gruesome, disgusting death.
I love it. Hey, if that's what she wants. We got more with Strassi. She's breaking down our must-have wardrobe essentials for winter, so don't go anywhere.
All right, thank you very much, Andrea. Moving on to this. Do you remember the troll dolls? I had a bunch of them, and I think they're still in my parents' house in a box. Dust the box off, get them out, because the troll doll is going where no troll doll has gone before, the silver screen. DreamWorks' new movie Trolls is our Toyota People Pick of the day. The film has a huge A-list roster from Justin Timberlake to Anna Kendrick to late-night host James Corden. So our man Aaron Eisenberg hit Hollywood Boulevard to find out which celebrity fans would want to go on a rescue mission with. Watch this.
The crazy hair, the happiness, the weird little bodies. Hey guys, it's Aaron. I'm on Hollywood Boulevard, and we are talking about the only movie that has those three things, DreamWorks Trolls.
Trolls, it's the new movie from DreamWorks, right? It's so exciting. Anna Kendrick, Justin Timberlake, James Corden. Which celebrity would you most want to go on a rescue mission with?
Probably like Vin Diesel, somebody strong that can take care of you.
Does your husband know that you'd like to have a getaway with Vin Diesel?
Probably.
Okay, all right.
Ricky Martin.
You would pick Ricky Martin.
Yes.
Anna Kendrick.
You love her so much, you don't even know her name. Would you be a happy troll or an angry troll?
Probably an angry troll.
Why would you be an angry troll?
Enjoy her happiness. And
What a
everyone
vindictive
else's.
lady.
I think I'd be a happy troll.
Why is that?
I'm not really sure. I think I'd like sitting on top of a pencil.
The trolls are known for their outrageous hair colors. If you could do anything to your do, what color would you make it?
Not gray.
Neon orange.
Neon orange, and for how long?
A very long time.
Really?
Yes.
Ambitious.
Chartreuse.
That is a shade of green, if you didn't know that. So what toy do you think deserves the movie treatment next?
Barbie.
Power Rangers.
Well, my age would be sit and spin. I would say like make a real life like Barbie movie.
You know what, in the Barbie movie, somebody from Gilligan's Island should also be in it. You know why? Every Barbie needs a skipper. That was pretty good, right? No?
I have no idea.
Okay, cool.
Lauren here on camera one told me that Skipper is Barbie's friend and they don't make Skipper dolls anymore, according to her. So we'll see if it's true. Stay with us. Stassi is giving us her 3 winter wardrobe staples this season. Plus, Chicago schools are celebrating their own win this morning thanks to some very special people. We'll have that story in just a minute.
This is King Cutie in People. His Royal Highness Prince George Alexander Louis of Cambridge. These are George's parents, George's home, his Nana, the Queen, and his staff of 644 Englishmen. This is George's dog Lupo, who inspired his favorite book, The Adventures of the Royal Dog Lupo, one George will share now that he's a big brother. People. The details make the story. Don't miss this week's People.
Well, guys, on top of being a great TV host, an actor, a DJ, and many more things, Nick Cannon is also an amazing father. And when EW senior correspondent Nina Torero just sat down with him, he opened up about how quickly his kids are growing up, and he also revealed just how they always end up with such cute Halloween costumes. Watch this.
Obviously, I prayed and hoped that they would, be outgoing and stuff, but I didn't know they were gonna be this outgoing. Like, my son is like the biggest ham in the world and like loves DJing.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he DJ'd the Halloween party,
right, yeah.
and he's like rocking the mic, and it was crazy. And then, my daughter's a lot like her mom, loves to sing, loves to dress up, and it's a lot of
Is
fun.
she driving the boys crazy already at 5 and a half?
Let's not talk about that. She definitely likes boys, and I'm trying to sway her in a whole different direction. I don't even want to talk. Last year she told me she was getting married. I was like, what? What are you talking? You're 4. Like,
You're like, I'm not ready to walk you down the aisle.
Yeah,
Let's give it another 40 years.
Yeah, exactly.
How's that? 44.
50.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's quite the timeline. But you did post some really, really cute photos of the two of them with you at their mom's Halloween party.
Yeah.
I'm expecting a baby, so I was all like, let me take some notes.
Yeah,
Like, this is how you do.
congratulations.
This is how you do the family Halloween costume thing.
Yeah.
But so Rower's a princess, obviously.
Always. She's a
And-
princess every day. She wasn't even, that was
I
just
love it.
a princess costume from her closet. She has
No, are you serious?
Yeah,
She's
she
like,
has.
"Let's take this one."
Yeah, Tangled, Frozen, like every day there's a different wig and tiara and dress. So
Girl after my own heart.
Yeah.
And then you and your son were Mario and Luigi.
Yeah.
How did you figure that out? Like, was that something you planned in
We
advance?
figured it
or-
out very last minute. I mean, I asked, I was like, what are you guys gonna be for Halloween? He's like, oh, I'm thinking about this, I'm thinking about that. And then like maybe an hour before, he was like, I'm gonna be Mario. And he had the costume. I was like, well, I guess I gotta go get a Luigi
How
costume.
how did you find a costume so quick?
Luckily,
I guess that's why you have people.
Yeah. Down the street, we made it happen, and
That's so
it was a pretty easy costume to find. He always likes to dress up, similar to me, and then Monroe and Mariah tend to dress alike too.
Twins.
Yeah.
Twinning.
So it all works out.
Halloween, always a big thing for them. Can't wait to see what they dress up as next year. Well, Mariah's breakup with fiancé James Packer has been all over the headlines this week. And when Nina talked to Nick, he revealed how Mariah was doing when he saw her at the Halloween party, plus how they make co-parenting work so smoothly. Watch this.
I don't know, Mariah must be proud too. How was she at the party?
Oh yeah, it was fun. I
Yeah.
mean, everybody was having a great time, and that's what it's all about. Being festive and holidays, and you have Thanksgiving coming up. You have Christmas. We all know how festive she is. She is Miss Christmas. So I think that'll be something that we'll always embrace as a family, and as our families expand and continue to make sure that we keep everyone focused on love initially. I mean, that even goes back to what the documentary is all about. It's just like those real connections.
Yeah, I think, you mentioned the holidays, and I think just going into holiday season, you know, blended families are the norm. I mean, really, what's like the key to co-parenting?
I think everybody, I mean, I guess maybe because I grew up in that same way to where, it's kind of cool because I get 3 or 4 different Christmases growing up.
I can see how that would be
you
fun.
bounce around on Thanksgiving and you're eating 6 times.
At one place, turkey at
mom's
the next.
house, dad's house, grandma's house. So I think we kind of do the same thing, where it's like it's kind of the norm, and it's all rooted in love. It's all rooted in positive energy. There's no hard feelings and ill will, and ultimately it's about putting the kids first and making sure that they have the best childhood they could possibly have.
All right, guys, I have a confession. I love Rachel McAdams. I'm just going to put it out there. Who doesn't love her? I really love her, whether it was when she was giving us all the feels in the romantic classic The Notebook, or making us all, including me, wish that we were plastics in Mean Girls. You understand what I'm saying. She's always rocking a fresh style, and in honor of her joining the Marvel Universe in Doctor Strange, which I'm really excited about, which hits theaters today, we took a look at Rachel McAdams' red carpet fashion choices over the years. Watch this.
It's that time again. The stars are on the move, and we're following them in today's edition of Star Treks.
I've always so admired the actors that have been a part of this whole iconic putting hands in cement, and to be among that group, it's really inspiring to me.
That's Zero Dark 30 actress Jessica Chastain commenting on her special honor at the TCL Chinese Theater on Thursday. The beautiful redhead dipped her hands and feet in concrete, joining other iconic actors and actresses who have cemented their own legacy right there on Hollywood Boulevard. Jessica was overwhelmed with joy at the ceremony, saying, "Having my handprints next to women like Elizabeth Taylor and Bette Davis, it's really unimaginable. These are a group of actresses who, through their talent and passion, inspired me to pursue a career in film." Jessica was supported by her family at the event and was dressed to impress in spiky Christian Louboutin sandals with a pleated pattern dress. Well, such a huge accomplishment. Congratulations to Jessica. All right, guys, switching gears to some steamier news this morning. Oh, she ain't yo mama. J-Lo is looking better than ever and showing off her insane body. The 47-year-old superstar flaunted her amazing figure in this steamy Instagram post on Thursday, where she can be seen rocking a tight black bodysuit with the hashtags "Love Yourself First," "Feeling Empowered," and "Healthy Body, Healthy Mind." J-Lo looks amazing, and she's she's been crazy busy with everything from her acting. She posted this on Wednesday from the set of Shades of Blue to her performing. Just last weekend, the singer had her very own concert to support Hillary Clinton in Miami. And as usual, our girl J-Lo slayed it on stage. Of course, this comes shortly after her split with Casper Smart, but I would say looks like J-Lo is feeling herself and doing just fine. You go, girl. That's Chicago rapper Sir the Baptist, who is helping other kids find music in their lives. The rapper is part of Toyota and VH1's Save the Music campaign, which provided $10,000 grants to 3 Chicago area schools on Thursday. The grants will provide musical instruments and equipment to each school. And get this, all the money was raised through interactive social media and activation campaigns at festivals throughout the country, including Lollapalooza, Firefly, and Afropunk. Some other big-name performers, such as Third Eye Blind and G-Eazy, participated in the campaigns, emphasizing how music is a connecting and expressive medium of communication. As the 8-run festival campaign came to a close Thursday night, students from all 3 schools accepted the grant, with some even joining Sir the Baptist on stage for a special performance. Really cool stuff there, and those are your Star Tracks for today.
Hi, I'm Strassi Schroeder from Vanderpump Rules, and I'm here to break down the 3 must-have wardrobe essentials for this upcoming winter season. Okay, number 1, a statement coat. Like, let's put away the boring coats and like have something like fancy and fun. Number 2, I say newsboy cap. I mean, I love them. I feel like it like reminds me of like Brigitte Bardot or like London mod. And then number 3, over-the-knee boots. I mean, right?
I'm gonna tell you a story. When we got engaged, we were working at the same station in Washington, D.C., and the woman that did weather at the time came up to me, and it was so exciting because everyone there was like our family. And she said, I just want you to know that, I don't know if you'd like this, but Craig is going around when everyone says congratulations and saying, and she's not even pregnant. And so now I tell you that so that you know that the catchphrase now is after people congratulate about the second child, and this has gone on for 9 months now. Oh yeah, but snip, snip, snip. You know, that's it. That's it.
Oh no, Craig, no! That's ESPN's Lindsay Zarniak and Today Show and MSNBC's Craig Melvin talking about the impending birth of their second and apparently final child. I just sat down with a couple and they revealed how their 2.5-year-old son is handling the prospect of becoming a big brother. Take a look. You don't know the gender of your child.
We don't, no.
You've been calling him or her Sibby, so it's easier for your son.
Yes, we came up with that because it's short for sibling. So, which I did not think he knew. And then one day he said, because it means sibling.
He's a very advanced 2.5-year-old.
But do you have a preference? I want to know, Craig, do you have a preference?
I do.
What is it?
I do. But if I say it now...
You have to say it.
Just mouth it when she's looking this way.
Wow! Yeah. Because but now I feel awful.
Well, yeah, you should because
now our child, if it's not that, 20 years from now,
I will give that child enough love for both of us.
Get on the line.
Oh my God!
Well, but I'm being honest. Yeah, I would be happy eating, healthy, happy, obviously.
Do you know how many kids tell stories about saying they knew that their parent wanted something, but it's never documented?
I think it's important that our child be exposed to truth.
And I think but what's your reason?
The complete set.
Yes. You have a preference, you're going to be happy either way.
I'll be happy either way.
Okay, so is Dell excited to have a brother or sister, or is he a little wary?
I think he's warmed up to it, is how I would describe it.
Yeah, no, he's warmed up to it a lot. Because for a while, we would point to mommy's belly and he would say, no baby, no baby, no baby, no baby. And now it's, oh baby.
Yeah.
But I think he's okay with the concept. It remains to be seen once the child shows up, whether he tries to send it back.
I don't think he gets it for forever.
Right.
You know, but I think he'll be good.
Dell is so cute. I know the next child's gonna be adorable. Well, on her blog, Lindsay recently opened up about her struggle with going on maternity leave earlier for this pregnancy than her first one. So when I talked to her and Craig, they opened up about that and the importance of Craig taking paternity leave. Watch.
I do not do very well with like goodbyes and change and that kind of thing. And so for me, it was very fast. I think I went in there on a Monday and I was like, this is getting very hard. Tomorrow might be my last day, but I kind of didn't let myself think about it for sure until I was at Tuesday, and I knew because I didn't want to have to like deal with really saying goodbye to the whole team. And then being at home, and as time wore on, it was like, whoa, okay, this is really weird, you know, just because you've got all that extra time. And it was amazing with my son, but that's why I wrote what I did, because it's like, I feel like guilt is so real.
And talking about that guilt that women feel a lot of times, especially in this business, you talked about it, you said that you hope that they don't look at maternity leave or time needed off as something they will be judged for. I think a lot of women go through that when they leave. How hard was this for you to process?
I am still processing the whole thing, because you don't know. And on the flip side, the other thing that's been really eye-opening, very cool, but also scary as hell is like really being able to spend time with my friends, where I live, who are my girlfriends who have 2 kids, and watching how they do it. And a lot of them don't work, some of them do, but seeing the differences there and how they are like super women. And I'm like, how the hell am I gonna do that when I get back and I'm going to work? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I don't
like
yeah,
literally,
I mean,
like want a child strapped to you, another kid running around. Well, that's
your,
nice.
Yourself, but
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, Craig, you're going to be actually taking a paternity leave
Yes.
when your child is born. Are you worried about people judging you for that?
it bothers me in this country, not to get all political, it bothers me that we don't have some sort of paternity leave policy in this country. If we want families to be stronger, we should probably give certainly moms and dads as well an opportunity to bond with their child. And I don't think that the first 2 or 3 weeks in a child's life, there's no time like that. So to have the opportunity to be able to do that was a no-brainer. What's going to be tricky is if the child is born like the day before the election.
Oh, yes.
Which will be fine, which you need to be there for.
Yeah.
But going the first time through it, that time was so special. And having him there was just as important as having a new baby in the house. It was just amazing.
Well, they seem like a really great couple.
There are couple goals,
Yeah,
honestly.
they're
They're so
yeah.
cute. I can't wait to see, I want to see their new little baby.
And will he get his girl? We'll find out.
I was thinking, I don't know, I just had a feeling it might be a boy. Who knows? What do I know?
Oh, we'll see if you're the baby whisperer, if you know things like this. Coming up next week, we are back with Nick Cannon talking about how proud he is of his son Moroccan. Plus, we're covering the presidential election. Stay tuned for that.
Yes, thanks for watching. For now, we leave you with one last thing from Tracey Ullman. Have a good weekend.
Bye, guys.
Hello, I'm Tracey Ullman, and this is One Last Thing. Last time I laughed so hard I cried was my husband singing a Barry Manilow song on a karaoke machine, and I wet the sofa. The last movie I watched was the kid thing, the Frozen on a plane, because I wanted to catch up with little kids films that I don't watch anymore because my kids have grown, and I felt I needed to be topical and know who Elsa was. So I actually watched a Disney film on my own on a plane. It felt really kind of sad, and I cried, and I thought it was funny. Last song I had stuck in my head was, what's it? I go to Soul Cycle and I'm on those, and then they always do that one, "I'm the city that I love," that one, and you just get it in your head. That was in my head a lot. And if ever anyone sings the Macarena, it's like a nightmare, because then that's in your head, because it was in your head for 2 years, and then you know you're going to get another 6 months of it. So I can't stand that. And the music I'm just hearing now is that election music all the time. Da 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 da. Decision 2016. Da-da-dum, da-da-dum. Decision 2016. Da-da-dum, da-da-dum. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Because then it's the Olympic music we did have, didn't we? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.